Welcome to another BCOMS question time. My name is Samuel and I'm joined here by a very special guest, Simone Stewart. Thank you for joining us.
That's lovely to be here. Thanks for having me.
No worries. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Enjoying the nice weather that is in London today. And I'm feeling quite good after, the come down of the Athletics Championships and just seeing how fantastic Great Britain did. And I'm sort of like on a buzz from like Dina Asher-Smith and just how well she did this year. So I'm on a bit of a high from that.
That's very good to hear. Thank you for coming down. So obviously we know that you work for the BBC. You're a digital producer and also a broadcast journalist. So tell us a bit about the tasks you have to take on.
Well, my job involves making and creating digital videos for the BBC News website, their social media streams, so their Instagram, their Facebook and their Twitter, and for the BBC News app. So I come up with either stories myself or people send me stories and I basically turn them into reality. Like I'll be out filming something, it could be anything. Like I was in London just this Sunday, so like I was here like the other day filming a nice story about dads who spend a lot of time with their kids. Like it's basically like the dad's version of Mumsnet, and it's called Music, Football and Fatherhood, and they get together and they spend time with their kids and do all kind of different activities. So I could be filming anything. Like last week I was in the Lake District in the middle of nowhere with hardly any signal filming a lady, and then I could be at a boxing match filming, one of my first films was a bare knuckle boxing match, or I could be at Silverstone filming a Formula 3 race.
I know before you got your roles at the BBC you were a trainee sports journalist, so how did that go?
That came about in an interesting way. I started a trainee scheme for Women in Local Radio Sport. It was a lady called Shelley Alexander that got me onto that scheme, and she knew me previously from some work that I'd done, and I'd been to a few interviews, and she saw me at a few kicking out events, and we always kept in contact. And she called me one day when I was at work and she was like, I've got this scheme that's going on, it's called Women in Local Radio Sport, do you want to do it? One of the ladies had dropped out, it's in Humberside, and at that point I didn't actually know where Humberside was, but I said yes anyway. And I was like, where is it? And I was like, is that by Newcastle? Like, where is it? And she was not quite, and she explained whole football team and that, and where it's by, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll do it. Little did I know it would take me nearly 4 hours to get there from Wolverhampton, nearly every weekend when I was going up. But it was really a really interesting way to get for 10 of us women to get into sport and to get into journalism. I was working at BBC Humberside, going up on the weekends. I was working as a broadcast assistant, learning how to tweet, do social media for the teams. I was learning more about different sports, not just football, rugby as well, because that's really big in Hull. They have two major rugby teams, so it was interesting to learn about that and just see a different side to BBC.
So you did go to university, did you?
Yes.
Did you study sports journalism?
I studied broadcast journalism, and that did entail a bit of sports journalism. It entailed a lot of different aspects of journalism, such as TV production, radio production, professional writing, a bit of sports journalism. So it was a well-rounded role, and I did photography as well, and I ended up moving to Italy, which was a fantastic opportunity, and working as a photography assistant, so that was a really good opportunity as well.
So do you think having that academic background really helped you in terms of getting into this industry?
Bluntly, no. It didn't. I don't think it did, because now I realise experience has more worth to me in this industry than academics. Yes, it's good that I've got a degree that's relevant to the role I'm doing now, but the experience needed far surpasses the academic qualifications you need, because I've met people that haven't gone to uni that are doing the same job as me or that are in better positions than me. So I think if I'd found out that I just needed to just keep on working and get experience, I could have built that up instead of going to uni. It's just an added feature that I have got a degree.
The media industry is quite known for its lack of BAME women. Can I get your thoughts on that?
I think we're in an age now where there should so much diversity on TV and in all media outlets that it's kind of crazy that there isn't. I mean, I watch some programs and some outlets, and I'm like, why aren't there more diverse people? Because when you look in certain cultures and certain cities, they are diverse. Like London's a very diverse place, but you need to see that needs to be represented on TV. I think certain outlets are trying to do better. Like BBC Sport, they do their job in terms of creating a little bit more diversity. They have the likes of Jess Crichton and Hugh on there and others that are bringing that diversity through.
For the organisations that do lack diversity, what do you think they can do to improve that?
I think there's got to be people that they can pull through the ranks and just show a little bit more diversity on their screens, and that would encourage more people to apply for certain positions. A lot of people won't apply for a position because they don't employ people that look like me, they don't employ black people or Asian people. Like, I'm never going to get myself on TV, but they've got to be able to show that we do employ people from different cultures.